My fellow Loyalists, it is time. Due to the Earth Directorate operatives' continued meddling, we must increment our timetable by a factor of hours, not days. Accordingly, our forces have taken over the monastery. Those I predetermined to be resilient to reason have been executed. The rest should not cause us trouble. I have locked the lift to prevent the agent from reaching the monastery, but the following code will grant you access. 34145. I will continue my work from here, supplying Augustine with everything she needs for our plan to succeed, and delaying the agent as I'm able to. May the results of our actions today secure a more prosperous tomorrow for our sacred order.
Swear I can't lie low for 20 years without everything in the order falling apart. Well, suppose we better head to the monastery now, yes?
believe Arcadians will ever be us.
Ruth Bassar is the first among equals of the Laureate Council. She will raise humanity to perfection.
Residing in Matriarch's mercy.
The particulars have only been told a watered-down rendition of what
Grand Architect! First an attack on the monastery, and now the lift code's not working? Am I misremembering it? No. Unless... Why would we do this? This, I'm sure. Agent, oh, thank good odds and high probabilities you're back. There's been an incident. A rogue faction has taken over the monastery. My seer Wiley, is trapped up there with other hostages of the Order. To make matters worse, my access code's not working. Without it, I've no way of calling the lift. No, I've known Landon for years. You must be mistaken. If what you say is true, that is damning evidence indeed. But why would he do it? Align himself against the Order? Against a friend? That's a serious accusation. Why would I do such a thing? Far from it. I celebrate Wiley's gifts. I recognize he's a far superior scholar than I'll ever be. No, I can't discuss this right now. The monastery. The truth is, I held Wiley back. I kept him from advancing for my own selfish gains by spreading lies and false concern over his competence behind his back. But I needed him. I still need him. I'm not the savant he is, never have been. If he'd advanced beyond his current role, my deficiencies would have been made manifest to all. I'm sorry, but we really haven't the time to litigate this issue further. In case I didn't make it clear before, the monastery is currently in jeopardy. Peace talks? Yes, Ruth informed me, but how did you learn of them? No one outside a select circle are supposed to be aware they're happening. Representatives of Auntie's Choice and the Order are meeting to discuss an armistice and possible collaboration. It's an unprecedented opportunity to shorten this war. I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. I wish I could offer more details than that. But I'm afraid I won't be accompanying you. I can't be sure my presence wouldn't alter the outcome of your efforts in prodigious and unforeseen ways. Once you reach the monastery, make your way to the observatory. If the conspirators are seeking the coordinates of the talks, no doubt their efforts will be concentrated there. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you. Please hurry.
Alexandra Monastery is now under the control of hostile forces. Normal.
Are you sure that rope can support us?
I am 100% certain that its tensile strength is marginally greater than our combined weight. Probably.
Wait! Look! Someone just came up via the lift! It must be unlocked!
That's all bluster. We're an unpredicted variable in his equations, and he knows it.
Setting into motion the future most aligned with the plan. Hold that belief in your minds. Let it strengthen your resolve, and do not hesitate. The time for ideation is concluded. Now is the time for execution.
Unfriendly in combat range.
Nice of Seer Wiley to leave us this nightlight. Sorry. Gathering sheer
Sequencing
Combatant scan. Torpificator is charged.
No evading me this time.
Emergency protocol syringes prime.
Mitigating the threat. Taking the fight out of them. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
You're a leader.
Target analyzed. Let down fire. Readying application. Check your scopes for standing by to stupefy. Locking them down. Torpification in progress. Adversary vulnerable.
Charismatic mathematician was not so dissimilar to us.
Found another one.
Leaned on his
Enemy
Chomsky
in
problem.
vicinity.
Patience. Still recharging.
Narrowing the gap to my target.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Emergency protocols ready.
Target analyzed. Let down fire. Fortificator at ready status. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Junction boxes such as these may have wiring that can be detected via the N-ray scanner.
Whoever wired this place should be shot by me, then forced to rewire it in a more straightforward fashion.
Architect's perspiring brow, if you try to cite the fourth pillar to me one more time. Scientific advancement. Armed conflicts are not the inevitability you are making them out to be, Anya, but rather the result of a populace failing to adhere to scientism's stoic imperative.
Oh, and I suppose we're going to pretend the second pillar doesn't exist? I must have just imagined reading Alfred Long's 75 thesis on determinism then.
Anchorites. Be warned. Any conversation with these two may prove pedantic.
You're in luck. I just finished my third reread of it. Chapter 47 is a real treat. When we're finished speaking, I'll put it in the collection drawer, but do take care with it, especially around the bath. We lose more good books that way. The anchor hold is proofed against sound to allow us to conduct our work in quietude. Hence the speaker unit you're using now. What happens outside is of no concern to us.
Our lives are predestined, ipso facto. If there is conflict, then it was inevitable.
Actually, an outside opinion might be useful at this juncture. Our current topic is whether war is ever justified. For the sake of time, please keep your answer brief.
But what if widespread suffering is already taking place?
Then its causes should be observed, quantified, and a non-violent solution found. You do not extinguish a fire with more flame.
Tell that to the Protectorate.
We're going in circles again. If only we had access to the materials we requested, perhaps we could settle this debate.
I need the book Only Real Numbers, The Casualties of Appeasement by Exemplar Kwong. Second edition, not the first. That's important.
And I require Archivist Mahler's dissertation on de-escalation theory. You should be able to locate both pieces of scholarship in the scriptorium. I'd also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes missing. I'm sure I have no notion of what you're referring to. Much appreciated. We'll present our final arguments once
that all things happen for a reason. But the wise among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst. Today, we are that catalyst.
Avoid it all! I told him he wasn't going to make it! Is this... Hey, but... Roger always said he wanted his body donated to the Order if it helped advance the plan. But I'm sure this wasn't what he had in mind. Can any of this really be in service to the universal equation, like the Sears claim?
Ready to assist. There be none. Taking the fight out of them. Ready. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Cycling through random conversational starters. Would you like to hear an order joke, Marisol?
If I say no, would that alter the trajectory of this conversation?
Unlikely.
As I suspected. Very well then, let's get this over with.
Preparing worst joke. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Answer. 6 was not afraid of 7. Integers do not experience fear, anxiety, or any of the toiling despair of consciousness.
By the architect. Is this really where the plan has led me?
Enemy moving into harm's way.
Need to finish recharging first. I'm back to scan. Stand weapon ready. Locking them down. Fortification in progress. You ain't worth. Check your scope for combatant analysis. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Hold the hide.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Batten scan. Go for torpification.
Shooting Mexican. Prepare be numb. Mitigating the threat.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. I have a fix on the
Negative. Recharge incomplete.
Check your scope for combatant analysis. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Error. Navigation. Greetings. This unit is unable to fulfill its programming. Are you able to assist this unit in its assigned duties? This unit is unable to execute its programming due to tampering. Navigational and other systems have been compromised. This unit is now being used as a target, which is not among its designated functions. This unit must return to Matriarch's Mercy to dispense medical care in order to fulfill its programming. Searching for last known location of charging pad. Success! 1 entry found. Processing optimal path toward Matriarch's Mercy. Return sequence will be initiated once path is determined. This unit assures you that a job well done is its own reward, and no payment is necessary. Thank you, qualified engineer.
Well, that hill's not going to climb itself.
This encampment does not meet Earth Directorate standards of habitability and sanitation.
What's that? Ransom!
Target analyzed. Lay down fire! Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Hey, don't...
Locking them down. Taking the fight out of them.
Health benefits available in your
time.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Yeah. Still recharging.
Engaging Aesthetics Appreciation Protocol. What a lascivious domicile and/or indoor space.
This window.
Reconnoitering.
Adversary bomb standing by to stupefy. Back and stand. Have a fix on their weaknesses.
Just give me the time.
Negative. Reload in progress. Emergency protocol syringes prime.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
There is a strange sort of humor in the onset of the first war in Arcadia's history, within a few days of my being assigned here. As far from Protectorate society as possible, Golden Ridge suffers under an invading force, and moreover, it appears that our Order colleagues have betrayed us. At first, I lamented my isolation, but I've realized I was where I needed to be of service. The scores of abandoned subjects need a leader. I have enlisted the staff at these estates to help accept the first influx of still loyal Protectorate refugees. More shall come. I shall lead them out of the shadows and into the light. For the good of the Protectorate. This is my calling.
So many dead. The place is falling apart.
You're now entering an active combat zone. Take all necessary precautions.
Standing by with life support.
In progress. Mitigating the threat. Adversary
vulnerabilities identified. Need to finish recharging first.
I have a fix on their weaknesses. But alas, it's not charged. Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Target analyzed. Check your scopes for complete.
Locking. Combatant scan.
Ready to assess with agent's health needs.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Unready.
I'm going to lend a hand at the exclusion.
What caused the schism between the Protectorate and the...
claim that all things happen for a reason. But the wise among us know that nothing occurred. Today, we are the catalyst.
Have you acquired the scholarship we asked for?
Of course you do. Augustine? Sure. She's got a mind for provocative hypotheticals. Asked a lot more interesting questions than we normally get.
I will add it has been some time since we last saw her. Not since before the schism, in fact. Why do you ask?
Augustine was obsessed with the rift. She wanted to know all the potential routes the Order might take to deal with it. We explained that the rift is an aberration of the plan's natural order, corrupting time and space and creating uncertainty. Consequently, all efforts should be made to close it.
Apologies, but gossip doesn't fall under our purview. We've secluded ourselves here to avoid such distractions, so I would thank you to exclude us from any remote drama. Much appreciated. We'll present our final arguments once you've returned with the research.
not follow the plan will be terminated.
Combatant observed.
Look, I know this ain't gonna get to the Abbot, but I have complaints that need registering anyhow. This
Indicator has variable.
staff we've got. It sure seems like the scienticians and
Communicating the
I'd just be a novice, but at 73 years of age, I've enough self-respect that I should
Keep to Wiley's plan. Eliminate the target.
negative. Recharge incomplete.
I just ask you folks to remember that there's more of importance out here than just your numbers.
Ways to remove the parasite from the...
Based on the available map of the monastery, this would be the abbot's private room.
Did the abbot take a vow of resplendency?
And without our intervention, she will be at peace with the primitive minds of Auntie's choice. This must be prevented, whatever the cost, or humanity's ascendance will be forestalled by centuries. Stamped onto a test of order aptitude. fails. And who do we blame when a student fails? The stalwart agent arrives. I need more time to finish my work, so I've prepared a choice for you. The hostages in the card press before you will die unless you intervene. If you go through the door on the right, you'll find the means to save them by solving a simple puzzle. Leave through the other door, however, and they will die, screaming in abject terror. But how could you call yourself an Earth Directorate agent if you allowed that to transpire?
Attempting to rescue the hostages may significantly delay your mission. Awaiting orders, Commander. Current priority: stopping Agent DeVries. Secondary priority: preventing the Seer from assisting Agent DeVries.
Entirely depends on your priorities. My former department would say keeping on mission is of paramount importance. But I no longer think I agree.
Acknowledged. Updating priorities.
Like the cut of your jib. Hard way it is, then.
There's high probability. Wiley trapped here. He let some others go, but didn't even give us the chance to surrender. He's lost his wit. What's going on about his puzzle in the research wing upstairs? That must be where he hid the key to stop the press. Hurry!
Arrows indicate this safe is of some consequence. Completing the puzzle mentioned by the Seer Wiley may open it.
This would be the scriptorium Anchoress, Brun, and Chow mentioned earlier. Should we fetch them their texts? Facilitate their malfunctional behavior further?
was a clean dissection. Roger would appreciate that, I think.
My typical predictable polynomials.
Target analyzed.
Approaching target coordinates.
Combat resumes. I am becoming rationally angry.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Checking the enemy's whereabouts.
Go for torpification. Check your scope or come back.
A potential.
Applying appropriate force.
Way to get the ball rolling.
appears this puzzle was designed to intentionally squander the following resource: time.
Didn't I tell you our friend would be back? Hurry! Disable the card press machine!
Time will tell if that was a good idea.
Not that I was concerned, mind you. Thank you, stranger. It should be okay here for now. Okay, Wiley, it's just 2 minutes.
And whom do we blame when a student fails? Why, their instructor, of course.
keep...
That can step. Taking the fight out of them.
Noticing uncertainty.
Replenishing. Target reach.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Apologies, but no target, no attack. Mitigating the threat, locking them down.
Health benefits available at your request.
We're pounding my fanatic. Let's run it, that's rescue problem.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Causation determined.
Back to stand. Fortificator at ready status.
Have a fix on their weaknesses.
doesn't appreciate a good orrery.
Worthless people, that's who. Yeah.
So Clemens and Svoboda's killer arrives. So much of our plan ruined because of your meddling. Victor's explosives would have minimized casualties on both sides. You may have bested my peers, but they were never my equal anyway. And neither are you. You took so long, I was beginning to think my little puzzle actually stumped you. You seem confused. Allow me to delineate on the totality of your failure. Saving the hostages delayed you just long enough for me to complete my work. I was able to transmit not only the coordinates for the peace talks, but also the station security protocols, giving Augustine control over its automechanicals. She has everything. I trust you're not implying something untoward between us. The Order has been dislocated from its ideals, becoming the opposite of all they espouse. De Vries and I are merely providing a necessary realignment.
All I hear is empty bluster from an amateur schemer whose only success so far is failing loudly at a sloppy plan. This slapdash takeover of yours is graceless and rushed and reeks of ineptitude and desperation. In my day, we did these things with considerable more efficiency and panache.
And who are you, exactly?
Marisol Delgado, former head intercessor, Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
The endpoint. No. The improbability of you interrupting my plans at this singular moment beggars belief.
Our aims are so similar, I'd almost consider joining you. Had you not proven yourself such bumbling fools, dragging me into your mess. Consider how much uncertainty has been introduced into your equations. Can you have any confidence in your predictions at this point?
What in the Architect's computational summary are you on about? That hopeless, ineffectual, over-reliant waste of workspace? He wouldn't dare. But I am beyond reproach. My talent without peer. What has Joseph ever done for the Order except occupy my valuable time with useless queries? No, this is some kind of deception. It has to be. I could not have missed such obvious machinations. My math is correct. My math is always correct. Perhaps the High Scholar did recognize some deficiency in me while my eyes were firmly on my own paper. No. What am I saying? Joseph can hardly solve for X in a standard equation without me guiding his hand, and he well knows it. He would never speak against me. You almost had me believing your deceit, I'll grant you. But I fear your statement column still lacks enough supporting evidence to persuade me. No more talking, Agent. It's time I deliver my last prediction to you, personally.
Riddle me with bullets!
Target analyzed. Lay
This
down
rejuvenation
fire.
is at my disposal. You'll never be
Hostile.
right. Attempting to destroy the position. I
Check your scope for taking the fight out of them. There'll be none.
This was not in my predictions. Whoever is left, kill this outlier!
Target analyzed. Lay down and ready.
Standing by to fortification in progress. But alas, it's not charged. Adversary vulnerability.
Stand. Go for torpification. Can't attack what's not there.
I have grown worried. I have not received word from... I fear this bodes ill. Without him, our only option is a direct assault. The last thing any of us want is for our plan to spiral out of control. And so it falls on you to seize back. Use the methods we discussed to take command of the monastery. When it is done, I will send further instruction. I'm much obliged, however, though the codes, yet we must act.
We off to the peace talks then? We'll need your ship unless you intend to walk. To space.
Agent, over here.